Hello guys, it's D to the B here, and I'm going to do a quick review on Guardians Volume 3. Now this was definitely worth my time. I really enjoyed this movie, which I figured I would, but knowing how Marvel's been going lately, I just had to stay skeptical. From the trailers, it looked good. It's not like the Marvels where the trailer looked like garbage. We saw that in the theater. I'm like, oh no, not that garbage. But yeah, this movie is definitely worth it, especially since I was a fan who gave up after, I'd say, after What If. I was done with the MCU. I watched Moon Knight later, and it was okay. But yeah, this movie's definitely worth it. I will try to remember the plot as best as I can. Spoilers ahead, so let's get started. So the movie opens up with a flashback of Rocket Raccoon being experimented on. Then we transition to his present day where he's walking around in the space village that was established in the Guardians holiday special. That was really nice. And Peter is drunk, so the others take him back to his place. Then they are attacked by Adam, which was established in Guardians 2. But Rocket is extremely injured, and they can't use the medical packs because that would kill Rocket because of the modifications. The creator of Rocket, which his name is the High Evolutionary, he built in a device. If there was any tampering with him, the device would kill him. So they have to go on this journey to help Rocket and retrieve these codes to fix the device. First, they try talking with his creator, which they have to go to one of the planets. They also get the help from the Gamora that was created from Endgame, and they sneak into one of the High Evolutionary planets, and they pose as the workers. There was one particular scene that was pretty funny that would be offensive nowadays. It was very funny. They escape with Rocket's file. They go to one of another place that the High Evolutionary had created, which is like this animal-based planet. We also get these flashbacks with Rocket Raccoon. Now, these parts were definitely sad. I almost did cry at some of them. We meet his friends that he had before the Guardians and what happened to them. It was really heart-tugging. They eventually get the distracting code to disable the device in his heart so they can save him from this one scientist after the High Evolutionary destroys the planet and Rocket's saved. Then they have to go back to the ship because Drax, Nebula, and Mantis are on the ship thinking that they are saving Peter Groot from the spaceship. So they have to go through a whole journey. They unite together. They try escaping, but Rocket's like, I'm done running. So they save the children because the High Evolutionary has created this new species that is superior, which is not the first time he said that. And they free the children. Then Rocket also frees the animals. But before that, High Evolutionary is trying to stop Rocket, where the Guardians unite to take him down. we see what happened to him after Rocket shredded his face. Man, he did more damage than I expected. And they leave him to die. And they get the children and the animals off. The ship explodes. Gamora leaves. She's improved a little bit because in the movie she's just this really serious person, and Peter's trying to turn her back to the Gamora that he loved. And it's this whole thing that goes on and on. It's kind of cringy at some points, but in the end it develops where Star-Lord just accepts that the Gamora he knows and loves is gone. And the Guardians separate. This moment was extremely sad. And Mantis is leaving. Star-Lord's leaving. Gamora's going back to the Ravengers, which he's the leader of. Drax and Nebula stay to teach these kids, and same with Groot. Groot helps Rocket with leading the new Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's the movie. And we get to see the new Guardians of the Galaxy, which was pretty cool. And yeah, that was the movie, basically. There was a lot in this movie. It is definitely worth it, to be honest. I really recommend seeing it, even if you've given up on the MCU. I think this is a final good chapter, because this was just an emotional movie. Of course, this movie isn't doing that well right now, which I couldn't blame people for not seeing it a lot, because with how Marvel's been turning out lately. But yeah, personally, I have to rate this film a 10 out of 10. It was definitely one of the best movies that I've seen this year. Granted, I've only seen 3 so far, but it's a start. Anyway, this is D to the B signing off.